Hello, Captains. Your host here, the Doctor, and just a reminder, please check out my new gaming channel, Borg Drone. A link will be in the description. Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. This is your host, and today I'm going to play our next mission in the Borg storyline. We are on the Borg. So this is my Riemann character on the Romulan Faction, but aligned with the KDF. And I am playing all these missions in advanced difficulty. I did make one change since the last video. I added a new weapon. Check it out. I've got a TR-116B rifle, sniper rifle. 4x shield penetration, crit D damage ×2. This is ultra rare, not epic, and it's not Mark 15 either. It's only Mark 12. But eventually in the future I will upgrade it when I can. But for right now, what the benefit of this weapon is it does what's called kinetic damage, and that is a 100% shield penetration. But the great thing about this weapon is that when you use it against the Borg, they cannot adapt. They do not adapt to kinetic damage. So that means I will never have to activate my remodulator with this weapon. And it's basically good for the Borg. It's like the perfect anti-Borg weapon. Now, I have known that this weapon exists in the game, of course. I've been playing the game for like 10 years, so I know it exists. I had just not been using it on this character because I didn't have it yet. But I looked it up, and it really wasn't that much expensive to buy it, so I went ahead and got it. And figured, yeah, let's go ahead and use the weapon. I'm playing with the Borg, so let's do it. Also, I appreciate all your feedback in the last video. I got a lot of feedback about problems with my build, and one contention, thank you all for letting me know, the ship is not an escort. So the one that I'm flying is a Dyna's Warbird destroyer. It says it right in the name. This is a destroyer. It's not, quote, an escort. And it is actually pretty good on staying alive ability, as it were. But the problem is mainly me. It's my build, you know, and it's my traits that I've chosen and all that. I get that, and I understand that. I even said that in the last video, that the problem is probably just with my build. And I get that. So, you know, as I unlock new traits and I unlock new reputation items, I may come back to this ship later in the future and try it out again. But I'm going to keep flying it for the next couple of missions for sure. But in the future, when I get more unlocks and stuff, I may come back to it again and try it out. But yeah, it's a destroyer. It's not an escort, so sorry about that little naming problem there. Also, there was a poster, and I forgot your name. I was going to mention you. You know who you are because you left a very long comment in my last video explaining how I can improve things, what I'm doing wrong. And I'm sorry I don't remember your name right now. I will mention it in the next video. I'm going to write it down. I'll mention it in the next video. But I have definitely read your advice and suggestions, and I'm going to be taking that into consideration in the future. But for right now, let's just get right back into the Borg battle. We've got Assimilation next on our list here. The Undine are one of the few races powerful enough to stand up to the Borg, but when even they fall prey to the collective, your crew must restore the balance. Admiral, the Undine vessel you are tracking from the Omicron Kappa 2 system has been sighted near NGC 4447. Borg ships have also been detected in this area. While there are no populated systems in danger there, we will still need to know why the Borg and the Undine have escalated their conflict now. Go find the Borg sphere that took down the Undine. The answers we need will be there. So let's go do this mission. We will just transwarp straight there. And remember, I am playing in advanced difficulty, so that ups the stakes a bit. And yeah, like I said, if I was playing in normal difficulty, this ship would probably be just perfectly fine for me. But I am playing in advanced difficulty, and that bumps up how hard the enemy hits. Captain, I'm detecting the wreckage of an Undine ship. It could be the vessel following the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner. We must stop the sphere before it can return to the collective. Alright, people were also saying, why aren't you using your cloak more? And why aren't you using your singularity powers? I admit, I forget they're there. I need to use these more, and the cloak. I don't, but I am now. I'm going to put it into my local memory, in my brain, my RAM slots, in my brain, and I'm going to try to remember. So now I'm cloaked, okay? And here are my singularity abilities. Let's remind ourselves what we have. We've got energy weapon singularity overcharge. It overcharges your energy weapons for 6 seconds. While increased weapon is overcharged, you get increased firing cycle. Weapon power cost is set to 0, and weapon damage is independent of weapon power. So I may want to use this one more. I also have the singularity jump. Creates a singularity for 20 seconds. Teleports you out after you use it. It's got kinetic damage and all that on the foe, does stuff. Then we have our warp shadow. Teleport to a random nearby location and creates a warp shadow of your ship. Warp shadows taunt players and gives you stealth. Then I have quantum absorption. I actually have been using this one quite a bit in the past to help me stay alive. So this is one that I actually do use. And then I have the plasma shockwave. And that's going to do plasma damage and 100% shield penetration. So yeah, I've just got to remember to use these when they're charged up and figure out which one is best to use at the time, of course. Now when I scan this thing, it's going to decloak me, so yeah. Confirmed, this wreckage matches the energy signature of the Undine vessel that followed the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner. It appears to have been destroyed recently. We must be very close. Sensors are detecting a Borg sphere dead ahead. Emission signatures indicate that this is the same sphere that we may be pursuing. I'm going to cloak again. And here it is. Now I don't have to go into battle immediately, but I will have to because it says defeat Borg. But I can get in a good position now that I'm cloaked. I can get right pointed at it. I can select it. I can buff up and then fire. So check it out. Buff all my stuff and watch it go bye-bye.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
There we go. It is gone. Oh, but we do have reinforcements to deal with. Where are they? It says deal with the reinforcements. Oh, they're farther away. I gotta fly this way. So my singularity is charging. Oh, we got a cube. Okay. My singularity will charge when I'm in combat, but only when you're in combat.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Here's the plasma shockwave. Now I have to follow the ship. I need to stop firing on it. I actually need to follow the Borg ship now. And we've got to get all the way over to here. They're moving very slowly. Ah, we've got Undine signatures. I'm gonna go ahead and cloak. We need to take out these. Those rifts open into fluidic space. The Borg have tangled with the Undine in fluidic space before, but they were defeated. They were unable to assimilate the Undine, and without that, the Undine were able to push them out. If they're willing to send a force into fluidic space again, the Borg must think that they have adapted in a way that will allow them to defeat the Undine. This region is ours to protect, sir, and our orders are to eliminate the Borg threat. I recommend that we engage the Borg and the Undine and secure the area. Recloak again, because it decloaks you when you have those dialogues. It's kind of annoying. That probe is about dead anyway. Let's take out the bioship first.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Not at a very good angle
Hull
there, but I
integrity
still got
below
it.
75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
I'm going to go ahead and do quantum absorption because I am dying quickly. Okay, we got that. We need to take out these groups over here now.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Alright, we got him. Captain, there is a Borg ship reappearing through the rift, and it has an Undine vessel locked in a tractor beam. Sir, if the Borg brought an Undine vessel to our dimension, they must have some purpose for it. They may have been adapted to the point that they can assimilate the Undine's organic technology, or even the Undine themselves. I'm detecting Undine ships about to emerge from the singularity. Perhaps they're trying to rescue the ship as well. The Undine vessels are heavily armed, sir. I would recommend avoiding a confrontation if possible. We'll choose our targets carefully, but I want both the Borg and the Undine out of our space. I'm picking up Undine life signs on the Borg cube. If the Borg transported Undine onto the cube, that they are either testing a new assimilation process or they've already learned how to assimilate the Undine. Imagine defending the Empire against Undine drones. We have an opportunity, sir. The Borg cube is damaged and it will take some time for it to be fully operational again. We can take advantage of that and reconfigure our emitter array to temporarily block this cube's link to the collective. That will give us a chance to beam on board and stop the Borg from completing their assimilation process with the Undine captives. It's dangerous, but this may be the only chance we get. Alright, away team to transporter room 1. Let's go. Thought I had to take down the Borg cube first, or disable it, but it disabled already on me. Sir, mission logs from other Borg ships have reported that when the Borg are on their own vessels, they do not see most humanoids as a threat, and will only enter combat in their own defense or if a vital component of the ship is threatened. The drones here appear to be acting the same way. If we don't engage them, perhaps we can find the Undine without having to fight. There is a background frequency that is interfering with my tricorder, but I believe there are Undine life signs somewhere on this level. Well, I have a feeling we're going to have to fight. Let's bring out my new weapon. Here it is, the TR-116. Beautiful. Love it. Let's investigate this Borg cube. Kind of creepy. Just making sure I don't miss anything. You never know. So far, so good. Let's continue on. Wow, we're inside a Borg cube. That's not the most pleasant place to be. Captain, I believe I can modify your tricorder to be able to access the Borg terminals. However, accessing the terminals could alert the Borg to your presence. Well, I guess that's just going to happen then. Okay, we've got, download Borg data. Okay, let's do that. And I guess we're going to have to fight the Borg now, but I don't have to remodulate. Only my bridge officers will. Here we go. There's the TR-116 in action. Do a little sniping on him. Knocks him down. Still going to use my other abilities, of course. But this way I won't have to remodulate. So that's nice. I can do quite a bit of damage with the sniping ability on it. Secondary option. That works quite well. Download more Borg data here. And now we fight. See, it bypasses the shield, so I don't have to worry about their shields going down. It just goes straight to their health. That's very nice. I typically don't like these kind of weapons that have this like bolt fire, but for the Borg it's extremely useful.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Yep, that works quite well. Hit him with a secondary option. The tactical ones are harder, but yeah, with this TR, take them down pretty fast. Hit him with the secondary option, there we go. And now you see I'm not getting the adapted. I'm not getting the adapted on there. Okay, now we need to unlock this door, lower force field. Find the Undine. I am definitely detecting Undine life signs ahead, sir, but something appears to be wrong with them. The patterns don't match the information we have on their physiology. Why is that flashing? Weird. Oh, we got more Borg to deal with.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, that one's taking flight. Oh yeah, an explosive drone. I forgot. I upgraded one of my bridge officers with a new ability under engineering here. I gave this one an explosive drone fabrication 3. I had a training manual for it. So you can see it summons a level 66 explosive drone. Explosive drone chases and shoots its target, dealing anti-proton damage. And the drone explodes, causing kinetic damage. So I upgraded one of my bridge officers to that ability. That's very cool. They can use that. Kinetic killer. That's right. Also, I think I added chronoton mines to one of mine as well, my tactical officers. So they're using chronoton mines now. That's something I added. Just kind of beefing my characters up little by little. What? What are they doing to those Undine? Are they failed experiments, or is that what the Borg wanted to do to them? We must help them. If we can destroy the nodes, it should free them from Borg control.
Personal shield losing power. power.
Give me a chance to read the dialogue first. Destroy Borg devices. I just did 1 of 3. Have many more to do. Let's go back around, make sure I didn't forget anything this side. Nope. There's another one. Since it's stationary, I can use that orbital bombardment thing on them, which I just did.
Shield losing power.
Those heavy tactical drones take a lot more,
Losing power.
but I got them. And then these guys here. Yeah, this TR is definitely a good upgrade. I should have done it a long time ago. So thank you for the suggestions. Because honestly, I've known about it. I just didn't do it. I should have. A lot sooner would have helped. Accolade complete. The impossible. There used to be, this accolade, the impossible, it used to be that in this mission you had to defeat all the Borg on the level. And if you stayed in the main, at the end of it, where the boss is, you would have to kill all the Borg in that chamber, and then you would get the accolade. They changed it now to just scanning that Undine Borg. But I liked it better when you had to kill all the Borg, and then it was called the impossible. That was really nice. It was more of a challenge. Uh-oh, we got an Undine Borg. Calling out all the stops on this one.
Personal shield losing power.
Not doing a ton of damage to it. It's tough. This is going to be tough because I'm on advanced difficulty here, so it is tough.
Personal shield losing power.
There we go. Now we're wearing him down. Oh, he's taking flight. Since when do they get the ability to leap tall buildings with a single bound, huh?
Personal shield losing power.
Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh, everybody's dead except me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna not make it. We're gonna be assimilated instead. Oh, crap. I almost got him. Look how close I got him. Look how close I got him. Come on. That wasn't too far. Let's respawn. Come on, let's respawn. Everybody respawn. We'll get him now. I almost had him. I almost did. It was very close. So I could have taken him. I should have backed off. Oh crap, he's coming after me. He's not waiting. Oh, he's all the way back to full health. What the heck? That is not fair. Well, I guess I went to full health too, so maybe it is. Get him while he's exploited. Everybody stay alive, please. Go get him, Horta. Okay, we got him now. We got him. He's pretty hard on advanced difficulty. He's pretty hard. Got a rare drop. Yeah, it was this room, which actually looked a little different than this. But you would kill all the Borg in here. You'd go around and kill all the Borg. Then you would get the accolade. But now it's not really required, so we don't need to do that. Let's overload the vinculum and get out of here. Captain, the cube seems to be reactivating. Recommended you beam back. Absolutely. Yeah, that Borg Undine was pretty difficult on advanced difficulty. I like that, though. Sensor logs indicate we have successfully prevented the Borg from sending their findings back to the collective. However, we have no choice but to destroy the ship. Yeah, let's do it. Destroy.
Ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull
Done.
integrity below 75%.
Let's leave those Undine ships alone. I guess they're going to go back home anyway. Yep. Looks like the Undine destroyed the Borg cube before we had a chance. Are you sure? Congratulations, sir. We have prevented the Borg from learning to assimilate the Undine and discovered the location of the Borg foothold in fluidic space. I'm sure we can adapt their techniques to open a singularity into fluidic space, sir. But first, we should report our findings to command. So that's assimilation. That TR-116 definitely comes in handy. Let's turn this in. I regret not being there with you. A fight against the Undine with the technology of the Borg, it must have been glorious. There is more we need to learn about these mysterious creatures from fluidic space. I know I can count on you to fight for the Empire. Okay, we're going to get a career-specific, very rare reward kit item. And we got a Borg prosthetic. These are not very useful. I'll take the tactical one since I'm a tactical character. Accolade complete. Futility refuted. Cool. And my kit reward that it gave me was an Overwatch kit module. And I also got a kit frame, but I've already got a good kit frame. And here's the Borg prosthetic. Not very useful, but I'll just keep it in the bank. Okay. Oh, I am injured too on the ground. I'm going to have to heal myself. And I did. Okay, is my ship injured? No. Okay, good. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that because I'm in advanced difficulty, so I can take damage. I can take, you know, that kind of damage. Okay. Well, that was a good episode there. Let's see. Next, we have finished almost technically the Borg Advance. We have one more mission called Fluid Dynamics. And then we'll do the Task Force Operation Borg Advance, and then we'll finish the Borg Advance. So we got Fluid Dynamics will be the next mission. Alright, good. Well, that was Assimilation. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.